Stream started. Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. How are you doing today? Hello. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Hello. Pretty good. Nice. Nice to hear. Yes. So, I was watching some of the character trailers for fighters in Guilty Gear, and I noticed how each of them is very interesting. They all have like this thing that basically subverts the first impression of the character, right? Most of the time. What about you? I'm doing well. Yeah. I released a new patch for the Donkey Game Jam game. A little bit of improvement. Yes. I fixed the wall jump and a bug with the falling animation. Yeah. So I was watching these trailers, right? For the Guilty Gear characters. And I came to realize that they are like subverting like the character archetype you see at the very start, right? At the first impression of the character. Yeah. So I was thinking, how difficult would it be to use a bit of a Russian roulette to make characters? What do you guys think? Also, hello, Dizet. I don't remember if I say hi. So, hello. Yeah, imagine this. Imagine this. I let you all suggest tags, right? For example, paladin or man or woman, right? Or, for example, child, adult, loli, chora, a color scheme like red with blue or something. So you basically suggest different tags, right? Yeah. So just name a bunch of tags, and I have a program randomly select an amount of tags from the set of tags you suggested, and I will do my best to create a character based on those tags. For example, this is basically Sigray asking Chatter. Oh, I remember that. Oh, I completely forgot about that. Yeah. It's basically the same thing. Yes. Yeah. It's exactly that, yes. For me to design a character. Yeah. But it won't be like an outfit. It would be 100% a character. Yeah. But it would be like one tag. Yeah. What do you think about that idea? Not that you suggested, you mentioned Shiguriyoi. Now I am starting to see issues with the idea. Yeah. Basically, you guys suggest a bunch of tags. I have a program randomly select random tags from that set, and given those tags, I create a character from zero. And I must adhere to the tags. That would be interesting, right? And the idea is that the idea is that every time.
Good
Also,
morning.
hello.
Hope you has a nice day.
Hello, hello. Thank you. Good morning for you. Yes. Hello. The idea is that the set of tags wouldn't like decrease. So if you guys give me 10 tags for a character and I have the program only give me 5, right? For the next round, you guys tell me another 10, and I would use those plus the previous ones for the design the next one, right? So, for example, instead of 10 tags, it would be 20, right? And neither you nor I get to choose what comes out of that machine. Yeah? Maybe I could balance it by making so tags that had been like selected before are less likely to appear. Yeah. What do you guys think? Go ahead. That would be quite interesting. Huh. That would make like very strange art. Well, it depends, I suppose, on the tags. Yeah. Getting a good design would be a fluke. I think it would be more of whether or not my skills are up to the par. Whether or not my imagination can actually conceive a good character without tags. Yeah. It's not so much about the tags. It's about my skill at actually making a character like that. Yeah. Yes, because even the weirdest combination of tags have potential. It's just whether or not you can actually visualize it, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, my creativity would be tested for sure. But yeah, that's an idea I got watching the trailers of Guilty Gear. Yeah. It will also like prevent me from falling onto things that I simply like, right? Because I have my bias, right? Towards certain characters. That's why I've been like dreading creating more characters. Because I know my thesis, right? Because, for example, I lean a lot towards very bright, accentuated characters, like in color wise, right? I like contrast. Also, I'm very biased towards a very feminine kind of features in both men and women, right? So you won't see me making a buff guy. Yeah. Also, I lean a lot towards what to call it, dark undertones. Yeah. I tend to make very how do I describe this? Uncanny characters, maybe? Yeah. You like how some artists are able to draw wide range of facial features and body shapes? Some artists tend to draw similar face and builds. Yeah. I did notice that. Yes. The thing I have noticed is that a lot of characters have this not bias but constraint in the way they create stuff, where it's not that they cannot, like, they don't want to make something different. It's that they just can't, right? Whatever they try to do that is different from what they usually do, usually ends in failure, right? So they tend to stick to what they know, right? For example, the guy who made Dragon Ball, the illustrator, every character they make, it looks like came out of Dragon Ball. Yeah. That's something I notice. And when I see him draw something else, it just simply doesn't look right. Yeah. And I think the reason is that whenever they manage to do like something that looks good, that is not like their usual style, they seem to like not grasp what exactly they did different that actually succeeded. So whenever they try again, they cannot really replicate it, right? Because on a fundamental level, they don't understand what about the design they just made is like good or attractive. Yeah, it's like those like bands or singers that have the one good song that hits like really good and goes up to the top charts, and they never manage to replicate it. They never actually managed to pull another song as good as that. And they just fade into obscurity. Yeah, the one-hit wonder. And I think that's because they don't understand why their song was a hit. For example, the guys who made the Eye of the Tiger, that song is the only song they got. They never were able to like replicate that hit. I saw like their songs and you can tell they tried, right, to replicate the hit, but they just couldn't figure out why the original song was a hit. Yeah. That's why I think understanding why something is good is important, right? You cannot just guess, right? Yeah. For example, there is this other case of this British girl that became a hit on Japan because she did a cover of a song, a famous Japanese song, right? And for some reason, her cover hit harder than the original singer's version, right? So, believing she had struck gold, she traveled to Japan to become an idol. And then she failed in such a hard, like, core way. She felt so hard she stopped singing altogether and decided to become just like a fashion model, and that's it. And not a very good one. Yeah. Because she didn't understand why her cover was good, right? And I saw her cover and I saw the original version, and I, at a glance, immediately could tell what was the difference, what was good about hers. Yeah. But she couldn't like understand it, I suppose. Neither the producers, I suppose, in Japan could really figure it out. Yeah. But I could tell at a glance. The trick was she was covering the song with this like charm that was unique to a teenager, right? Like a teenager trying something that they never tried before. Plus, she was wearing a very gothic Lolita style kind of fashion that she immediately dropped when she went to Japan, right? Also, she got this buff of being like exotic in Japan, right? But covering something widely known on Japan while having this like amateurish charm to it, right? But when she went to Japan, she dropped the gothic look. Her singing was restricted by the agency forcing her to take like singing lessons. So the charm of the like amateur singing style that was still kind of good just simply faded, right? Then they gave her the typical idol appearance instead of leaning on her British Lolita style. Yeah. So they basically completely dropped whatever made her different, right? And along that they lost the charm. They poisoned the well, basically. Yeah. The fact that she was a teen also didn't quite help her either, because she was not ready for the like cultural shock of the entertainment industry in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, usually the editors and management break the creator. It was this case again, yes. Where they try to like mold her into what is seen as successful in Japan and completely destroy her like originality. Yeah. So understanding what makes something good is important. Yeah. That's why I often go and rewatch my bots and see, okay, I made a bit of a long pause here. Yeah. I need to be a little bit more careful with my pauses. I say as I pause for a little too long. Yeah. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. I need to check something. And we will move on to the game development. One moment. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hello. False alarm. Okay, let's move on to the game development. Yeah.
Stream started. Hello, waving hand emoji.
Hello.
E. Good morning, hope you has a nice day.
Hello. Wow. 1 second. I need to open the project real quick. One second. There we go. Okay. So, by the way, I was thinking that maybe I could make like art for the game a little bit better if I'm not like streaming, right? And then I realized that I don't want to do stuff without showing it on the stream. So I've been like thinking about what to do. And maybe I could do art streams. And I was thinking also I could do like, I guess I could set up a program to record my process of drawing. Automatically, so I can upload that as a time lapse or something. Yeah. Whenever I'm doing stuff that is not for the game. Yeah. That's what I've been thinking. And it is very easy to do, making a script like that. Because if you think about it, that's exactly what the redo and undo commands are, basically. It's like a story of the changes you made to a document, right? So if I record those, and then I made a time lapse using that, you would have like the whole process without an issue, right? I just need like save the snapshots. Yeah. What do you guys think? In theory, the whole functionality is already there, right? Because the do and undo buttons basically do that. Our streams are usually quiet, really. I feel like I would need to be constantly speaking, to tell you the truth. That doesn't look good. That looks good. Why did the other one didn't look correct? I wonder. That's not correct. Huh. Why is it doing that? I wonder. You have seen a lot of streams where jumping lowers the efficiency? Really? I feel like it would be a bit out of place if I'm like not speaking at all. Yeah, it seems like it's not like working properly when there is, ouch, thorns in the way. Ah. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Now that looked just fine. Huh. That's a bit weird. Sometimes it works normally and sometimes it simply doesn't. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Now this feels more like a proper boss fight now. Ouch. Ah. I need to fix the player. There is like this weird bug that sometimes stops me from moving. Yeah. I can attack right here. Ah. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to beat the boss. Let's see if actually it works. So we start fighting, right? Here I can actually attack without issue. And it starts like spawning stuff. Ah. I need to solve the player being under the boss. Ah. Ah, I got stuck. Ah, ouch. I suppose it's not that hard if you're careful. Ouch. Ow. That plant is being annoying. Ah. Shit. Now I'm stuck. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I suppose it's not that easy as I thought it would be. Ah. And that's game over. Okay, this is harder than I thought it would be. Okay, let's spam attack. Let's see if I can kill it before anything happens. That hit me. Up. 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 How much HP did I give this boss? Did I give too much boss to this HP or much HP to the boss? Ouch. I think I didn't even place a dead condition, did I? Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Let's see. It doesn't have a destroy condition. I kinda want to lower this timer. Let's set this to 120. UI, this is... Oh, this is nothing. I can just delete this. Yeah, that's just checking for the detection of the walls. Okay, animation ends. Yeah, we do have a dying spot there. This is the spawning everything. Swipe fire rate. Spawn torn shield. Timer 120. Wait. Timer is going down. Under 0. I'm not resetting the timer here. Let's put this to 120. Actually, I don't need that, right? This is taking care of that. I don't need that. The torn shield is going from center X minus 64 to the plus and 32 steps. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. It's a weird condition. Let me fix the player real quick. Where are you? You have an issue where depth equals minus b bounding box bottom. That should fix the depth issue, I believe. Oh wait, I didn't put a if whether or not can die. Let's see. Boss. a step. Let's see. If or HP is below or equals 0. State is going to be state.dying. And that's how the plant dies. In theory, yeah. Wow, you can see the character in the back. I need to fix that. Probably because I changed the depth, character depth, so this guy can go behind it. That looks really good, right? Okay, so let's fight this guy. I just got hit right there. Huh. It didn't spawn all the ones I wanted to spawn. Oh, that's weird. That's normal. That's the one I wanted. Ah. Ah. Shit. Let me try again. Okay, those are working better. Yeah. Why did the other just simply despawn like that? Oh, maybe it's an issue with the dry thorns. Yeah, I think it's an issue with the dry thorns. Wow, this is really blocking me from reaching the boss. Ah. Ah. Who's spamming on my phone? Ah. Ah. Okay, this battle is harder than I thought it would be. Okay, ah, shit. Oh, now he's on the dying state. It's just not switching states from dying to that, apparently. Ah, and he killed me. Okay, so we went to the state dying, right? On animation end, in theory, after the dying state is triggered, you should go to the state death, and then immediately on the destroy. Why is the state not working? Let's see. It doesn't hover over the character anymore. Ah, what happened there? MMS 1, I see. I just triggering this. Let's go over there. Okay. So let's see. It triggered a dying state. So here we're switching to dying. Okay. Snake. Oh, check. Excuse me, I misread that. Oh, it's because I see. It's imposing the dying state over and over, so she never actually gets to death. Oh, that's the issue. I got it. So here, I simply must say, and the state is not dying and is not dead. That way it cannot override it like that. So now the plant should be able to die. That's a lot of turns. Wow, that was quite the combo. It's letting me hit it a little bit too much, I will say. Oh, that was an insta-kill. Yeah, it's letting me hit it a little bit too much. And then the turns don't stay, which is an issue. Oh, it's already on the dying stage. It's just not done dying for some reason. Oh. Okay, so first let's fix the turns. Where did I put the turns again? Over here. Okay, so burnt as something else. Step. Place meeting with boss parent and we destroy. Yeah, that's not what I want. Let's remove this one, and I will just make it specifically for a wolf. Because it was meant to be there for the wolf. What else? We had an issue with the turns not spawning on time. Maybe because I'm resetting the timer. Maybe right here. So I need to set it so if we have not been hit, if hit is not true, then we set this. That way the timer is not reset on hit, in theory. I also need to hide the player. Okay, so I start attacking. I spam. Now that's way better. That's a good defense. Maybe a little slow still. I know that's a way better defense right there. With the turn staying. So now I have to use this to clear it. And then I can attack again. Now we can attack once more. Maybe still a little too slow. Yeah. Wow, it's really not letting me get close. That was close. I can grab the heart. Okay. Now we can attack. And now the rose on dying state, but it's not dying actually, which is an issue. Why are you not dying? Oh, I see. This is probably why. The Immortal Rose. That's actually quite a good name. I like it. So I attack. It lets me attack a little bit too much. Maybe I will change the cooldown for the barrier turns. You burn this and I can attack a bit more. Are these not drying out? That was close. Don't step into the turns. Mind the turns. Okay, so I attack. Yeah, it lets me attack a little too much. Oh wow. That qual is surprisingly effective. That was close. Ow. That's quite a combo. Maybe I need to do something about that damage. Oh. Ah. Okay. We can burn that to the more damage. Ah, that's really difficult to dodge. Ah, that hurt. Ah. Ah! Okay. This is a more difficult boss fight. Yeah. Okay. I cannot attack. Ah, that was close. Okay, that clears the storms and I can attack. Ah. Ah. Wow. Ah. Shouldn't it already be dead? It's taking forever. Ah. Is it somehow getting changed to the hit state? Is that what's happening here? Because it's not dying. It seems like the state is getting changed. Huh. You need an HP indicator? Yeah, kind of. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, let me check. So, right here, we're using a log for that. So, let me over here on HP change, I'm going to simply say, hey, this is the HP. Like that. That way we'll see what change is happening on the HP. Oh wait, I just noticed this. Maybe that's why he's not dying. Huh. Okay. The HP is dropping quite fast actually. Ow. Yeah, HP 4. Ah, I killed myself by mistake. Ah. So there you can see it's dropping the HP. Oh, maybe it sounds like attacks are hurting the boss? Because my game has friendly fire. Oh. Ow. Ah! Shit. Wow. Hmm. Yeah, it kind of seems like it's getting hurt by its own attacks, which is not a good thing. Yeah, it's already kind of easy to fight it, in my opinion. Maybe. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, 4, 2, 1, and it died. Let us keep going because I didn't set a stopping condition. Yeah, I need to set a stopping condition for the attacks. Oh, no, they... Oh, except for that one, pretty much all of them stopped. Is this one the one for the spikes? Yeah. Instance underscore exist of object boss parents. Okay, that should prevent it from... Actually, better than that. Let's just get rid of it. If there is no boss present, just despawn. There we go. So that should solve that issue. Over here, this one. Do you have a... Yeah, just stop. You don't self-destruct. If no instance of wait, no, that's not it. You just stop. Okay. Let's remove that and set it right here. If no instance of boss exists, then despawn. Instance underscore destroy. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, I think that's it. That's working the way I want it. Let me give it a test run. So we go into the boss, right? And we start the fight. I start attacking. That took a little bit too long. Also, I kind of want to make the boss a bit immune towards his own... Yeah, because even his own seeds are getting hit. Yeah, you can actually see the HP drop quickly. Ah, and that's the kill. This is a bit too easy, huh? Should I make it that it's on attacks don't hurt it? What do you guys think? Because then again, definitely fire is kinda one of the features of my game. I can lower this so the wall is up faster. Yeah, it won't be... I can only hit it 2 times. Okay. Then I can use the fire to open my path and attack. Yeah, it's a bit dangerous if I not careful. But it's still kinda easy. Ah. Whoa! Yeah, it's very easy to win if you just spam the attacks. Huh. Then again, it's only the second dungeon. What do you guys think? Then we go over here, claim our reward, and exit. Oh, I forgot. I need to make it so this guy doesn't respawn. At a million HP. Ah! Well, if you get caught on the spikes, then that's painful. Yeah. Yeah, I need to like revamp some of these scripts. Now that I have more experience, thanks to the game jam, I see a lot of issues here. Maybe I could double the HP. That could be an option. Or I could halve the reaction time on hit. Since there is a wind up to the attack. That's another option. So I start attacking. Oh. Yeah, I still got quite a few attacks. Well, it's harder to do. Ah. 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 Rip me. But the boss can still kill me. It's just that I also do a lot of damage. Yeah. Ah, that's not good. I'm stuck. Ah, I just accidentally killed the boss. And now I just need to get rid of these guys to open the door. Maybe the hitbox of the boss is a bit too big. Let me see. Enemies, dungeon boss. Yeah, no, that's too big. How about I lower it, like, just to the size of the area right here? So it's more like fair for the boss. By the way, can I put this aside? I can. That's weird. Huh. so the collision box can't be outside of the image. Interesting. Huh. I never actually considered that. That actually gives me a few ideas. A few weird ideas I can actually try. Ah. Oh wow, he blocked me off. Yeah, getting caught once is enough to kill you here. Ah, okay. I didn't manage to land as many hits as I wanted. Ah. Oh, that's very dangerous. Ah! Yeah. That's actually difficult. Ah. Okay, the reduced collision box actually helps the boss quite a bit, I will admit. Ah. The boss is like weirdly surprisingly good at defending itself. Ah. Between the roses and the walls of thorns, this is kinda difficult to handle. There we go. Now I can just clear this. It also even blocks the path to the exit with the thorns, which is, ouch, quite interesting. Ouch. Yeah. And because of the priority drop system, you actually walk out on full health unintentionally. Yeah. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I need to set it so it doesn't do that. It doesn't respawn. Okay, let's see. Right now I need to check the boss parent. Where are you? Block parent. Enemy parent. What is the boss? Boss parent, right there. Let's move this over here, so I have it closer to where it belongs. Okay, so let's check this. The current issue here is that this code right here is mostly meant for the wolf. These are the wolf attributes, basically. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is select everything, cut it. Let's go to the goof. Where are you? Goof, right here. And I'm just going to inherit this and place the code here. Yeah. Now let's do a little cleanup of codes. So I don't know what the fiddle is. We have the log, obviously. I don't think I need the log anymore. The state and direction is useful, right? These are states. The defeat, I don't know what is for. The HP is the stats. This is vertical and horizontal speed. Hit counter. It frames. There is a lot of stuff here that I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with. Knock frames. Bite counter, these are unique to the wolf. So I can delete this. The cinematic. The movement, this I can delete because it's unique to the wolf. This is also unique to the wolf. Save data, we don't need this. This is unique to the wolf, so I can delete it. Actually, the states, probably I can just make it like just empty. Right? Charge wind up. Okay, on charge. Wind down on ranged. An animation end range. On hit. Okay. On dying. Okay. So this is basically the cleanest I can have this. Definitions. This is the book I don't need. Character name, match HP, walk speed, attack power, air power. Okay. The hit counter I don't really need this. We have a walk speed, so we have the knockback stuff. the cinematic. I'm trying to analyze what should stay here. This horizontal spill and vertical spill, maybe I don't need it. Hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. It's because this is the boss parent, right? So this, whatever I put here, it will be shared across all bosses. Basically, that's the idea, right? So this is to save myself time later on, basically. So even though the rows might not like move, other bosses might, right? So I'm like trying to consider that. Yeah. The defeated I don't need. I can already see that. Here. To prevent it from respawning, basically. And I can have a little check right here. If defeated, we just instance underscore destroy. We don't need to repeat stuff. Oh. Currently, I don't see the use for this. Destroy, clean up, okay. Hit frames. This can be like as it is, I suppose. Hit frames. Do we have that value somewhere? We don't. Hit frames equals to 0. Set to greater than 0. To make the enemy flash on hit. I need to put a comment there or I will forget. The cleanup is fine. The steps I believe is okay, except with about this right here. Just going to remove this. This row also I don't need. We can remove that. This, that. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, I suppose I can just leave it as it is. Hmm. Okay, everything else looks nice. I'm not sure whether to keep these variables here or not, since I already have like a walk speed, right? Hmm. Oh wow. I'm very sleepy. Let's remove it. And we can keep as it is, I believe. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's make sure I didn't break anything before we continue. So let's see. There is the attack right there. Uh-huh. There is that one. That looks fine. I countered the fire. Okay. We're doing good so far. I'm stuck. Okay. I feel like this somehow is actually giving me a good fight. Like that right there. That somehow managed to block me. Ah! I'm trying to behave like a normal player. It really doesn't let you like get too many strikes in, huh? Hmm. Ah. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. Ah, it killed itself with the seed attack of the flower. Funny enough. this guy right here. And then we go, and we come back. It respawn. All right, because I never actually changed the state. Ah. When we are dying, I will just set here the state of defeated to true. That way it won't respawn anymore, in theory. Right? Load data. I suppose I can do it like this. Defeated equals to true. And I need to modify this one like that. That way it will store the data whenever it's destroyed. So now it shouldn't respawn whenever I kill it, in theory. Ow. Ah. Oh. There we go. If you use the shooters, it can actually kill itself. My mistake. So now it's not responding. Nice. That is not working. Yeah. Lovely. Ah. So now we are done with the boss. Fun enough. I just want to remove this. That way we don't have the thing there. I really need to rework this code. Every time I see a different area, I'm like, that's not right. Yeah. Okay, So now that we got that, it's time to make the dungeon look a little bit better. So this is going to be interesting. Okay. So first, given the current appearance of the dungeon, I believe the most immediate thing that I could do to make this look better would be alter the tile set, right? So let's open this. Do I have this set on the Discord? Excuse me. Obvious, I don't. Oh. Window capture. Oh. I do have it, just not on this. Wow. It's blocking everything. Let's put it right here. Let's see. New file. What is the size of the thing again? Tile sets over here. Okay. Wow. Wait. Is it my... Did I alter my mic? Is it me or I sound lower? Can you hear me just fine? Did I lower my mic for some reason? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. There we go. Okay, so we have this placeholder. That is the one I use for the testing area, right? So I need to alter this. Is there a way to export this thing? Import? No. I want to export this thing. How do I export this thing? Import image, export to PNG. Okay. Hold on. I need to remember where I saved the project. One moment. Over here. Okay. Okay. So, over here I cancel this and I will just set to open this thing. Okay. So this is what we are starting with. Wow, that doesn't look good. 1 second. What? Okay, that looks good. So, this is the current state of our tile set, right? First off, I don't like the bottom. So, let's change the canvas size. How do I do that? Canvas size right there. Can I just pull this up? Like that? Oh wow, this tool is really useful. Wow. Okay. I can change the cursor size. Yes, okay. So the first area is supposed to be empty. This thing right here. Right? Okay. So we're trying to make a tile set. Let me just adjust the grid like that. This is the tile set. Okay. So the colors we need, I believe, should be grounded on greens, right? Because this is supposed to be a forest. So let's see. We will pick a color on the green side. Maybe something darker to start with. I'm trying to think, how do I make this look good? How about I go for a brown and we brown. What if I make something like a root coming down like this, right? And then we can have actually no, let me undo that. I need another layer. How do I create another layer? Like that, okay. Can you tell I have not really used this too much? So I can use this to move this around a little bit. More like that. Pencil was what? B. Okay. Make this a bit more thick. And then I can ease in this. And I can add this color to the palette and lower the contrast. So maybe going a bit up. Like that to make the highlight. Right. a bit higher. To do this. The wall doesn't look quite correct. How about how do I use the, like this? Okay. How about I grab this and lower the size of this? Actually, hold on. Let me make a new layer. Actually, not. Let me modify the one below. Like this. To make like a sense of depth. Is what I'm trying to make. And I can grab this for the top. No, I feel like I'm wasting a little bit too much space like that. Like that, and then I can take advantage of the space like this. So I do it like that, okay. Okay. And then I can just do it like this to make it more brick-like, right? I can hide this one, just so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah. I don't know. It kinda doesn't look right to me. It's the first time I actually try to do a tile set properly instead of half-assing it. That actually get like some depth, not the one I wanted, but procrastinating sound good, really. Maybe I need another color, actually. I can grab this. And let's go a little bit higher. That's a bit too bright, but maybe I can use it over here. set it like this. Grab that and just sit here. It makes it kinda look weird. Huh. Maybe I should just mix them. Maybe that would fix the issue. I could just simply give it like highlights. It's just that I don't really have that much space to work with, huh? I know what I want to do. I just don't know how to do it. Okay, that is slowly taking shape, actually. Yeah. I just need a slightly less darker color for this section right here. Yeah, I have no idea what to do this. It doesn't look good. Maybe the size of the bricks are a little bit too big? What if I change completely the structure of the bricks? Also, I wanted to test the script. Let's set it to 5. Okay, let's leave that running over here. So let's see. How about I change the size here. Let's start with this. Let's go covering all this first. Right? Let's undo all this because this is simply not working. Okay, so what I'm going to do is very simple. I'm going to make upturn, right? So the bottom is going to be 1 pixel wide, right? So 1 pixel. Oh. Okay. Then the next will be 2. Right? The next one would be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And the next one I will give it 6. Right? Like this. And we will keep it there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 divisions given the amount of pixel I have. That would be 32, right? So if I want this to be divided halfway, I will need 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 16. So the line should be right here. Right? If I make it on sets of 4, that would be a bit too square. So I could maybe set it to tens. So it would be like right there. And then we will go 3, 4. 3, 6. 8, 10. And then the line. Right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's a good fit right there. And then I just clean this. Right? So for this one below, I will go starting from over here. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Line. That doesn't look good. But I noticed these does look good like this. So how about I set it at the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? That's looking quite good. And then I just follow the lines. Right? actually looks kind of okayish. Yeah. And now to make a little highlight, I can grab this color right here and go a bit higher, right? And then I can just set a gradient right here. And then I can add a shadow right there. Right? I can create accents like this, just to make the bridge wall look a bit more defined. Right? Actually, I think it's a bit too bright still. How about I do it like this? Right? And I can go for a darker color over here. That's a nicer wall, right? And here I have more space to actually do some more details. Right? Actually, I can even give some extra shadows. That means I can actually just make some brighter colors also, like doing this. What do you think about this? Huh? Huh? What about this one? Huh? Does it look good? I think it looks kind of okay. Right, I can make it look a bit more worn. That's a bit too dark, I suppose. How about this? Huh? Do you see that? How does that look? I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. And then using that, I can actually use this, right? And make it look more clean. Like that. That doesn't look bad at all. Huh. Yeah. Right? And I can add a little extra layer. Right? And this one can be a bit of a green. Something like this. Maybe darker. That's a bit too dark. Yeah, maybe like this. And I can just like throw it in. Right, and I can grab a lighter one to make like highlights.
I don't really peep these streams, but good luck with the game you're making.
Hello.
Smile.
Hello. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. And thank you. Thank you for showing up. Yeah. Thank you. That's looking pretty good, in my opinion. My humble opinion. It does look kinda good. I like it. Yeah, the individual bricks look quite nice. I feel like maybe I need another shade of this one right here. Something a little bit brighter. That's a bit too dark. I suppose that kinda looks okay-ish. Roots and growth. Roots between the bricks. Yeah, that actually would be a good touch. I do agree about that. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe I could just like add something small. Peeking through, maybe. Like from here. I could have like something like this, and I can just something like that and grab this to make it look a bit more clean. Like that. Yeah, that looks nice, I suppose. Maybe not there, maybe a little bit more to the side, like that. Yeah. That looks pretty good. I feel like it needs one more. Somewhere on the right. So maybe I will just grab this. I believe I can copy it. And paste. Apparently I cannot. It's the first time I use this. Well, it's not the first time, but I'm not used to this editor. Copy, Control C. And paste, Control V. Maybe it's because I have not selected it correctly, like that. Ah, there we go. And to flip it vertically, I do what? Flip vertical, Shift B. Okay. Oh, not like that. I want to shift it horizontally, so Shift H. Okay. Yeah, I could like add it like right there. I don't know. I'm not really convinced there. Maybe down here actually. Like right there. Now that looks way better. Yeah. It just needs a bit of adjustment. Maybe a bit more dark. Like that. And this like that. And I can add a bit of brightness over there. Like that. Yeah. Actually, this bit looks a bit weird. Like that. And now it's just a blob. It looked better before. Like that. Okay, that looks better. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. Yes. So let me rename this. What is the button to rename? Properties. Oh, there we go. Let's call this a wall. Right? Layer 2 is our moss. So moss. Layer 3 is our roots. So roots. Here we go. It actually looks pretty good. I like it. Where is everyone else? Good question. I have no idea. That's how my viewers are. They just randomly vanish. Yeah. Or they just simply like not speak on chat. Okay, now that we have that, we just need a bunch more to make and finish this. Let's go for let's copy the wall section. It's like this, copy. Okay. And then I will paste it. Right, this is our goal. And I will flip vertically. It was, if I remember correctly, Shift V. There we go. Shall I copy the moss? Or should I make it anew? I thought there was a way to rotate the rotation pivot. Is there a way for me to rotate the whole view? Rotate canvas 180. There we go. I knew there was a way to do it. Hold on, let me stand up because my leg is falling asleep. Okay. So we could mirror this. That's another option, yes. Let me flip it then. Flip it horizontally. Yeah. And now let's do the moss anew. Let's see. So first let's copy this one right there. The issue is that I'm not using a desk. Let's just say this furniture is made of cement, so it's not like very versatile, but it's very durable in more ways than one. Yeah. Okay, let me put some moss, like in a bit of random spots here and there. Yeah. And a bit over here. And then I will grab the next color. So just like this. That looks nice, but it's like way less mossy than the other wall. Also, I'm missing one of the colors over here. It's supposed to be on a dungeon that is supposed to be on the surface, right? So it's not really underground, but it's very like encased. Yeah, that's the idea, at the very least. That looks good, actually. Putting the moss in between the bricks. That actually looks pretty good, huh? If it's on the surface, you can make some of the moss patches flower. The issue about that is that because this is a dungeon, I don't want it to be welcoming, right? Because I don't want to like make the player feel like they are safe in any way. So that's an issue. Maybe add some moss in the cracks. That could be a good idea to make things more interesting. I suppose that looks good, actually. Yeah. Learn from Miyazaki and not poison swamps. I hate poison swamps with vigor. So, I'm not sure. I feel like I will receive damage myself, psychic damage from making the swamps. Yeah. Okay, let me make the roots now. So let's see. How about I don't make a big root here, but I add like lots of small roots. Like I could have like one going like this, and a few small ones like that, right? Yeah, that looks good. And then you can just fill this in. Right, like this. And I grab that and start like making highlights. Hold on, and am I missing one color? Yes, I am. Like that, this kinda looks weird. Maybe I could remove some like that. Yeah, okay. And I can set this like this. looks pretty good, I believe. And then I can add the highlights. The roots look like they move between the bricks as if they follow part of this resistance. It's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah. It's not like I'm trying to do like something perfect. I just want it to be like satisfactory for myself. If you know what I mean. Okay. Now the actual like bright highlights. Just to make this pop. That's actually pretty good. I like it. Yeah. What do you think? I suppose it looks okay. Ah. Yeah, this is for the second dungeon. Yes. You feel like the brick on the right is missing some moss? Oh, you mean this one right here? It does feel a bit clean, huh? Maybe I could like set it like this. That looks better, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe add some crowns to it. I think that's. I suppose it's because it has like large areas like that look kind of clean. So maybe if I like give it like more of a something like that, it will make it look more like beaten up. And that also will make me want to fix this right here. Like that? Yeah. Yeah, it's basically because it didn't have like shading for the crack. Yeah. Okay, I think that looks good enough. Yeah, it looks like the roots broke the brick. Indeed. So we have to edit. What was it? The one to rotate canvas? Flip 180. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to calm down. Grab the wall as it is currently. Right, copy. And I'm going to use it over here to complete these ones over here. So rotate canvas clockwise, counterclockwise. Would be counterclockwise. So I can work on this one right here. So I can place this there. Right there. Right? And I want to redo the cracks. So actually let me make a new layer. New layer. Let's call this cracks. So I can keep it separate. And let's fix these bricks. So, what? And I will just clean it up to pristine state. Just so we can have new cracks. Actually, let's just use this one instead to make it look more clean. Like that. Now that's pristine. Yeah. Okay. And now we will make it dirty again. Let's start with some cracks. I will grab this and go down. Okay. Can you set the pattern of the brick? I could do that, yeah. I could move it to the sides a little bit. like grab this and move it a bit, right? And then I can grab this one over here, put it on this side. Shift the overall position of the brick. Oh, I see what you mean. In theory, it should remain like relatively good looking. Because I made it so it will loop. Yeah. In theory, that is. In the end, it might not actually look like that, but I put the effort. I could make it here like, look, there is like an impact there. I can also make this look a bit more chipped up here. Like that. And this area up here is a bit too pristine. Let me grab another color from over here. Let's grab this one that is darker. And I can like darken this. Right, that looks like a hole right there. Yeah, it can be fixed later. It's not necessarily that it is perfect from the very go. How about we shape this over here also? And I will put a crack here. And maybe not big. Like that. That looks actually pretty good, huh? Yeah. And I can use this to give a little bit more presence to this side.
Hola,
Hello, Spy. Bienvenido, Spy. Welcome, Spy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I need a darker color. let's grab this one. Do I already have this one? I do. I need to grab the other one. This one. Okay. So I will just simply make the hole darker here. Right, that will make the appearance to be darker in general, and I can expand this one a little bit and then make the hole darker. I can put some of that over here and give more texture to the background a little bit. Right, and this one has to be a bit darker also. It looks good, but it's not like perfect. I feel like it's like stuff missing still. Okay, I think that kind of looks okay. Let's go for the moss now. Let's start with the bright one. Moss. You know what I did? I did all that without using the cracks layer. I hate myself. Well, what can you do? Trying to make this look okay. Maybe a bit more over here. Make it look like the moss is going into the hole. And then I can use this in here to give it a bit more texture. That looks actually pretty good. Can you add moisture like flowing water onto drop synthetic one? This is thought to be like a static tile set, so I shouldn't, but I can. Yes. Actually, I believe if I add a frame, I could like make a new frame and I could like do something like something like that, and I could, okay, hold on, let me use this unused layer. Right, I could have like that, and then copy this, use it on the first frame, and then I can just like have a few frames of this moving downwards, and I can have it like that. Right, I can actually animate this, but I don't think it would be beneficial. At least not currently. Yeah. No, it's fine. I like the ideas. If I don't like an idea, well, just simply not do it. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Okay, let's do some roots. I feel like the obvious thing is that one root will come out of this, right? A bit like that, and we can have a small one over here. And I could actually just keep it at that, actually, to make things more have more variety, right? I could just keep it at this single root. Right, and then this one. Yeah, that looks nice. Yes. It looks quite nice. But yeah, I could make like animations for the different tile sets. Yes. Oh, you can hear my phone? Really? It's like on the other side of the room and you can still hear it. Wow. The mic is not even pointing in that direction. Okay, so now let's switch sides. Grab that. Let's go to the wall section, copy, and I will just flip the whole sprite 180. And then I will grab hello. Grab this. Right. Place it right there and just flip it. I believe is Shift B, like that. Yes. There we go. Superhuman hearing. Okay, let's clean the brakes again. Line tool. And I will just clean the brakes. And I can also fix this real quick. Now that I think about it, I just realized that maybe I could make this look better if I use a bit of shading. So if I, for example, here, I would like do this, right? And use this as the highlight over here to give more like depth. Right? So I could, for example, then grab this one and go for the next lower. So that doesn't look good. Right? But I would need like to make this a different one. And then I can grab this as the brake color and then grab this as the highlight. Like that. And then I can use this and go one lower for the brake color below. And just this as the darker version. That actually gives more of a gradient, right? It looks a bit weird actually. Yeah. It feels like this should be a little bit smaller. Like that. And this doesn't feel correct either. That looks correct. Right? That actually gives a bit more of a perspective. Oh. And then maybe like this. Yeah, that actually looks way better. Huh. It does make the one look better. Huh. That looks way better. Huh. Interesting. And I could use this since that color is there. And I cannot use it there. I could like set it here. Oh. Like that. Right? To give like the depth a better chance. Yeah, that looks really good actually. Huh. That's unexpected. What do you guys think? Maybe I can copy this. Right, and like add it on top. Like that. And just move this side to the other side. That looks really good. Ah. Surprisingly good. Just this edge looks not quite right. Yeah, that looks way better. Huh. Oh wow, that looks really good. I could maybe remove the bricks below to make like... Huh. I could maybe use a different color actually. Like maybe this one? To give like more of a pop-up to the wall, like that. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty good. Maybe like that? Huh. Now I'm confused. It does look good. What looks better, like this? Or the other one? Like that or like this? Huh. What if I go the other way? That also looks kinda okay. Huh. Wait. I'm confused. Wait. No, that looks a bit weird, actually. That looks better. Ah, stop moving like that. That looks okay. Ah. That's unexpected. Huh. I could maybe move this a little bit also. This right here. Just... Ah, what happened there? This right here. Just like align it. Over there, like that. Hmm. Hmm. Are you as confused as I am? My brain is like telling me this looks good, but also like not elaborating further. Huh. Hold on. Ah, if I put it next to each other, I thought the borders here don't look good. Hmm. Okay, so I would need to kill one of these borders. Like that. Right? That way, if I do it again, that looks continuous now. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this design for the wall. Huh. I confused myself. But now this looks good. Hmm. Maybe I could improve it a little bit more, actually. If I change the background color a little bit, right? So if I use this, right? And just improve the color. And go like this. It will actually give it like more depth even. Right? And the very top can be just white. Like that. Ah. That doesn't look good. And this can be just be black. right here to make it pop even more. Maybe not. I cannot tell if that looks good or not. I think this... So this is not... That's that. That means this should be here, right? And the color in between can be this one? No. Yes? Cancel. Huh. Make the lens ground neon? That would be quite an interesting effect. Yeah. It would be interesting. I will not deny that. That looks like... excuse me. That looks more like vertical, but it also doesn't look like it has as much depth as before. I don't know. Gracias, Spy. It looks very smooth and lickable. Yeah, I guess it kinda lost, like, depth. Is there a way to, like, burn this? Like, make it darker without actually... Is there a way to make this darker? Yeah, I will get on the wear and tear a little bit. I just want to make the bricks look good. I feel like this is not good enough. Maybe I could just grab the dark one and go up one level. So for example, this one I could go a bit darker, right? And just do that. The other way around. Let me place like some dots here just to hold it at bay. And I will go like grab that and let me place this here. not that. This on there. Juggling the palette is a bit tricky. Hold on. Like this. And then I grab this and put it over here. And then I grab this and put it over here. Right? Like that. And then I can just wait. No. This here. And this here. That gives me the gradient I wanted. Right? Like that. Then I can just move this. Like this. Like that. That looks good. Okay, now that looks good. Okay. Got it. Your brick making stream? Now we have the brick I wanted. So now we can add the cracks. Now we can begin. Finally. So I can like do this like that. Now I have less space to work with. I just realized that. I could make this like that. Grab this to make this area darker. Right? And add some chip to this. And add the gradient right there. Like that. And then I can grab the darkest and just make the ball pop up. Right? And I can do the same for the other stuff. Now that I notice, well, I suppose it depends on how I execute this. I realized that the bombable walls are going to be very hard to tell apart if I crack every wall. I just noticed that. That looks kinda good, I believe. Yeah. Oh, you're right. It's already late. Huh. And I was having so much fun.
Stop watch blue hand timer.
Yeah. I notice. Okay. I will just finish with the moss and then we will end it there. 1 second. I don't know how entertaining mid-20s it actually is. Yeah. That looks actually pretty good. Huh. Surprising. Yeah. What are the mines? Well, it's supposed to be a forest dungeon, not a jungle dungeon. So, mines could be a bit out of place, but maybe. Yeah, it depends on the type of mines I add. Yes. Even though, well, actually it will be like on team given the boss. Ah. Actually, that's a good point. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, maybe I will add some of the turns of the boss to the walls. That would actually make sense. Huh. Good idea, actually. Huh. Yeah. It'll save us. Let's save this as a placeholder wall as it is. Because I don't want to like cause issues with the recording. Yeah, okay. But weren't they dry though? You mean the vines? Or something? The vines, we could make them dry. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like fresh. I could have it like more fresh near the area where the boss is. Yeah. Yeah. That would like hint at the boss. Yeah. It was pretty good progress, yes. For a sprite, I believe it was pretty good. Even though I think I will have to redo the other ones. Because I changed completely how the bricks looks. Yeah. So I will have to redo the other 3. I don't think it would be like a big change, but it will have to be redone. Yeah. Okay, let us stop here for today.
You want to maintain the intended tone of the environment, learn from Miyazaki and add poison swamps in the dungeon.
Poison swamp on a valley by the beach? It will be more of a bog than anything. Maybe. Yeah. Well, we will see.
Stop, watch blue hand timer.
Yeah. I think we did good progress. Yeah. Not enough per feet and tall ladies? My brain is like going through the bosses. There is at least one lady among the bosses. I could make her tall and show feet. Not that we will make her any less horrifying, but yeah. Yes. Oh, maybe should I make art of the bosses? Am I opening too many projects at the same time? Probably. Yeah. Miyazaki's trademark, poison swamp, per feet, tall ladies and femboys. Wow. Wow. I think we took away very different things from playing the Souls games. Yeah. Our focus was on very different things. Yeah. Okay. Let's end it here for today. Thank you so much for watching the stream. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Yes. Where we will continue Hogwarts Legacy. Indeed. Same time as always. Good night. Muchas gracias por venir al directo. Y I will see you guys on Thursday. Y los veré el jueves. Yes. Good night, good night. Bye bye. Buenas noches. The boss reminds me of Journey Me Carla? What is that? Wait, what is that? Hold on. Journey Me Carla? Oh! It does give the same vibes, huh? That's very funny. Huh. From Limbus Company. Huh. I need to play that game. Yeah. It reminds me more of the miniature Rose from Hunter x Hunter. Now, that's like spot on. Yes, you are indeed correct. It was not my intention, but yeah, you are indeed correct. Well, I suppose the image must have come from somewhere into my brain, right? Yeah. Okay, let's end it here. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Muchas gracias por venir al directo y los veré en 2 días. I will see you in 2 days. Okay, good night. Bye bye. Buenas noches. Que descansen. Rest well. Good night. Good night. Bye bye. Good night. I will see you guys later. Thank you for coming to the stream. Good night. Good night. Bye. Bye bye.
I've seen that brown tile set for so long I've registered it as a barren wasteland, so seeing greystone and moss feels weird. Maybe add some cracks to it. Sorry, there's like a 15-second delay. Maybe it's because of where I'm from. Cracks aren't really needed anymore, since we have the moss to add to the texture. Oh yeah, that's perfect. It looks as if the root has literally burst through the brick. Lovely. I'll be back in a minute or two. Back. Can you offset the pattern of the brick? By that, I mean shift the overall position to the left or right. I'm just trying to think about how to design the brick layout to give it a continuous texture, while working on separate designs. So let's say, we have mossy roots 1, mossy roots 2, cracked bricks 1, cracked bricks 3. Fixes can always be made later to meld the textures together to create a continuous wall texture. Yeah, it looks good. Holla Ola, Komota, D. Can you add moisture, like flowing water or drops to this one? Or do you want like 3 to 4 root brick textures? I hope it's not coming off as me telling you what to do or what to add. Do let me know if you'd like me to stop. Telefono de fondo.mp3, duck emoji. Superhuman hearing. PC froze up for a sec. It adds more dimension to it. Makes the wall pop out a bit. Looks pretty good. Freshly built walls. Make the lines glow neon limau. Salad. Looks very smooth and lickable. Honeybee emoji. I got to get some water. Getting a headache. Good luck. It needs somewhere. Maybe the bricks don't have to be uniform. Get some paracetamol. Maybe they can be broken down a bit or have a missing slot. 3-hour brick making stream. Back. RC Lahora. Frowning face emoji. Stopwatch blue hand timer. LID un emoji mas lago que he visto. _.xd. I'm trying to think of what can be added as another texture to the bricks besides moss and roots. What about vines? JT does it, but why aren't they dried though? I mentioned the idea of water and moisture earlier at DZ. Oh, yes, pretty good progress tonight though. Not enough bare feet and tall ladies. Alright blood, face red droopy eyes. Miyazaki's trademark, 1. Poison swamp 2. Bare feet 3. Tall ladies 4. Femboys. Okay, good night everyone. Good night everyone. The boss reminds me of Yearning Makala. Abnormality from a game. Bread emoji. It reminds me more of the miniature rose from HXH. We love Project Moon. Bye. Good night everyone. Tabian, D. Bye DDDD. Croissant emoji. Rice cracker emoji. Banana emoji. Pancakes emoji. Sun emoji. Black star emoji. Crescent moon emoji. Honeybee emoji. Bye bye.